Okay, this is the 15th time I've restarted a video. Okay. Okay. Hi! Hi, my name is Josie, and this is my first video. That was cringy. Okay. If I do that a lot, I'm sorry. Moving on. Okay, so first things first. For starters, this is so stupid. This is freaking weird. Okay, I'm 16 years old, obviously. The state I live in, what? Okay, I live in South Carolina. It's cool. My passion is singing. This is so stupid. Let me start this over. I have always been afraid to do YouTube because I think that people think I'm like stupid or boring and lame or something. And then like I was just scared of putting myself out there, I guess. This leads to the question, like, what am I self-conscious of? So I'm my biggest self-consciousness, if that's a word. Yeah, consciousness. I have a hard time loving myself. Okay. I just don't like myself most of the time. And everybody's like, oh Josie, like, why would you think like that? Like, you're pretty and you have a good voice and, you know, like you have, I don't know, you just have all these things. Like, why wouldn't you love yourself? I don't know. Like, I just don't, you know, like it's hard. I'm telling myself, like, oh, you're beautiful. Or you're worthy. Like, I don't know. I've always felt alone in this world. I know, like, I have friends and I have family, but I just feel alone. I feel like nobody really gets me sometimes. And when I'm sad, people just tell me to think positive, but like I can't, like I can't think positive anymore. And I feel like, quite honestly, I can't think for myself anymore, because I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy, you know. But I think my brain just, I don't know, it just makes anything and everything sad. And there's no like specific reason. I've always liked to be by myself. Yeah. But it's not like, oh my gosh, I want to be away from everybody. Like, sometimes I like to just sit in my room and be able to stretch out on this nice comfy bed and not worry about someone's body in the way of me stretching my legs. Do you get what I'm saying? What am I doing with my life? Okay. I'm using my phone because a girl is broke and don't have $500 million to spend on vlogging equipment. I did my research. I think a lot of people think that I'm stuck up and like, okay, I that's not my intention. Like, sometimes I'll say things like, but that's just like my personality. Like, I try to just be funny about it. So, I'm sorry if I come off. You know what? I'm not sorry, okay? If you don't like me, then it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. A couple months ago, I was put on anxiety and depression medicine, and when I kind of first found out that I had it, so in the back of my mind, I always like knew I had it, but I never wanted to be labeled as having it. It was helping, and like I don't think I had gotten really that upset for about a month and a half or 2 months or something. I didn't really expect it that fast. My papa passed away, and of course this is gonna make anyone upset. Okay, so he passed away the 19th of December, so just a couple days before Christmas, and ironically, I ran out of my medicine Christmas Eve, and I forgot to tell my mom to refill it, and so I was off of my medicine for a while, like a week or two. When you're on anxiety and depression medicine and you just immediately take yourself off, your body is going to become very sick. It was freaking terrible. Like, I was throwing up so much, it was ridiculous. With the whole not accepting myself, my papa just passing away, and me coming off my medicine, those three things don't clash. No, they do clash together, yeah. And I thought the world was ending. I have never felt so terrible in my life. I don't know, I didn't feel, like I belonged in this world. And like I'm not suicidal, which is good. I'm not going to give up. I think if I had done something to myself, that my family would feel worse than I feel now. And I wouldn't want anyone in the entire world to feel like how I feel now. You always are just so sad, and you may not know what you're sad about. That's how it is for me. I'm not like nothing triggers me. It's just, I get sad. It makes me feel stupid, and especially talking about it to someone who doesn't have it, because they tell you, you're gonna be fine. Stop thinking negative, think positive. Nothing really makes me that happy anymore. Like, yeah, you may see me laughing in the hallway at school, but I'm only happy for that few seconds, because right when I stop laughing, it comes back and reminds me and tells me, like, I don't mean anything to anyone, and I don't know. It just makes me feel like crap. Going back to like the whole YouTube thing, I've always wanted to do YouTube. I was like, no one's gonna watch my videos. They're gonna think they're stupid or, lame. They're not gonna watch them. My goal of a video is to show people who know me but don't really know me what I'm like really going through on the inside, because I guess I could say I'm pretty darn good at hiding what's going on inside. Those who are going through the same things as me, that you're not alone. If you want to message me, then I'm there to talk, because I feel like when I've been going through my hardest times, I never really had someone talk about it, especially with someone who is going through the same thing as me. I'm not perfect at all, and I have problems in my life, and I'm not the happiest person. It's hard because I try to think of happy things, but I just feel like I haven't been happy in so long that I forgot what happiness really felt like. I think about my grandpa a little too much. I put myself down so much because I feel so guilty for not going to see him more. I feel like the last time I saw him, I just wish I could have told him how much he meant to me. Because he was such an amazing person. And I'd always told myself that my papa was one of my favorite people in this whole entire world. And whenever I was with him, I felt beautiful and I felt happy, and even if I didn't have makeup on, when I looked like a potato, he still made me feel like I was beautiful. And now that he's gone, I feel like I don't feel like that anymore. I think something that helps me when I have a panic attack or an anxiety attack is just writing down how you feel at that very exact moment. Because some people don't feel comfortable about talking about it because some people don't like crying. But sometimes I think crying, letting it all out, is better than keeping it all in. Wow, okay, this is only 2 hours later, because I didn't know my phone turned off. Lucky me. Anyways, so I was saying, okay, so I'm trying this year, my goals are to improve my happiness, find things that truly make me happy, not care about other people's opinions. The only opinions that matter is mine and God's. And lastly most importantly is my walk with God. That is the most important thing to me this year. If you are going through like what I'm going through, my tip is to find anything in the entire world that makes you happy. There has to be something that makes you happy. I'll be right back. I'll show you my happy thing. This is my happy thing. This is my nephew, my 2-month-old nephew.
Someone please tell me what a 2-month-old is.
Nephew, Ace, and he's kind of asleep right now, as you can tell. I think sometimes I don't think I'd be able to get through some things if it wasn't for this little gift from God. Look at him, he's laughing. Hey! 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 Hey!
Thanks for watching.